So here we are at Cheveley Park Stud, which is a commercial thoroughbred breeding establishment based in the heart of the Equine Breeding and Racing Centre in Newmarket. They say horses have been here for 1,000 years, going back to King Athelstan. Since then, several reigning monarchs have part-owned Cheveley, including King Canute, Edward the Confessor, William the Conqueror, Edward I and Edward II. The rising glass stallion box was built to accommodate Colonel Henry McElmont's 11-time winner of his 12 races, who came to stand at Cheveley Park Stud. And here is the plaque that commemorates this fantastic racehorse, the Triple Crown winner, and who is very much the main part of Cheveley Park Stud. This stable now accommodating Pivotal, obviously who needs little introduction, a stallion bred by Cheveley Park Stud and who at the age of 27 is still covering a select book of mares. A typical day here starts at 7, with the vet arriving to examine the mares at 8 each morning. A veterinary round which normally takes about 2.5 hours by the time we've gone from Cheveley through Sandwich Stud, through Ashley Heath and Warren Hill Studs, all divisions of Cheveley Park Stud, which now is just under 1,000 acres in size. We employ 55 people. Fortunately, 24 of those are able to be accommodated on the stud. So during these difficult times with COVID-19, isolation, self-distancing, and obviously all the precautions are being taken to protect not only the staff here, but obviously those that they may come in contact with outside the stud when shopping. As I say, the mares are examined. The mares that have foaled normally have their first examination between 6 and 8 days post-foaling, and then we look at them again around 28 days after they foaled. This is the first opportunity really when the mare could perhaps be mated back, and therefore obviously we then check the mares, see how they are, see that they're fully recovered from foaling, and are then mated on the recommendation of our veterinary advisor. We then look at the mares after covering, make sure they've ovulated, and all being well, we then see them again around 16 days post mating, where we check for pregnancy using an ultrasound machine. After that, they're checked routinely at 21 days, usually around 32 days, 45 days, and then at 65 days. So here he is, twilight sun, full of the joys of spring, coming out to cover his first mare of the morning, first mare of the day, being handled by John Rice, head of the stallion department, and as you can see, full of enthusiasm. And Twilight, as ever, slightly reluctant to go back to his box, but looking at a picture, Twilight Sun by Kailaki, out of Twilight Mistress by Ben Ashwad. Trained by Henry Candy, he won 2 Group 1 races at the highest level. Twilight Sun. He's an 8-year-old son, champion sprinter Kailaki, out of Twilight Mistress by Ben Ashwad by Rainbow Crest. He's a half-brother to the group-winning Music Master, who was also group placed in the Haydock Sprint at Haydock Park. Twilight Sun was unbeaten as a 2-year-old and won 6 races with earnings just over £700,000 in prize money. We'll now go and find him in the paddock. So here he is, Twilight Sun, who was trained by Henry Candy. As I say, he won 6 races, including the Group 1 Sprint Cup at Haydock Park, and he also won the Diamond Jubilee Group 1 at Royal Ascot. He was second in the Champion Sprint at Ascot and is certainly a very exciting prospect as a stallion for the future. There's a good boy. He retired with a Timeform rating of 127. He defeated 14 individual Group 1 winners, and his first crop of yearlings were extremely well received last year, with yearlings making up to 130,000 guineas, with several others making over 100, and indeed Cheveley Park Stud sold a nice colt for 85,000 guineas, who we hope will be exciting prospects going into the 2020 season. He covered 145 mares in his first book, so he's got around 120 2-year-olds in training, most of which are with some fantastic trainers. We have 8 2-year-olds by him. Ours are with Archie Watson, Richard Fahey, Carl Burke, and Twilight Sun's trainer Henry Candy. He's got a terrific temperament. He's a little bit cheeky, a little bit sparky. How would I describe him? Probably a bit of an enthusiast for life. And never forget Henry telling me the story that he always used to hesitate when going back to his box after working, and he had to take his cap off and throw it at his bottom, and once it touched his bottom, he quietly walked back into the box. And he's a bit the same here. That little trait has continued. So we're very much looking forward to seeing racing start. These are very difficult times for everyone. The industry is very conscious of social distancing and has to be seen to doing the right thing. But it'd be wonderful to try and get racing back on track, even if it's behind closed doors. And it's encouraging to see the French are considering starting racing again by mid-May. So here we have Twilight Sun, all before him, looking a picture in the April spring sunshine at Cheveley Park Stud.